Hello folks, it's Steve here again from the UK Prepper's Guide, and today I want to show you a piece of cooking kit that I've been using over the last month or so, and it's proving to be a very good addition to my kit bag. And the particular unit in question is the BRS 116 camp stove. Now the BRS cooking stove comes in this plastic box, so it's nice and compact. The unit itself all fits inside flush, and when you take it out, that's all there is to it. Now you get a lead with it, and you also get a small battery pack. I've got rid of that, and I'll show you why later when we get it going. But the lead is very important. Now the unit itself, it's an aluminium die cast with some various bits of stainless on it. But as you can see, it's pretty damn compact. By releasing the catch here, it folds back, clips into position, and inside is the actual main burner body. So we turn it around like this, and all I do now is open up and fit onto there. Very easy. You can adjust these pot stands for a larger fry pan, or you can take them right in if you're just putting a small cup on the top. Now the principle of this cooking unit is, when you have a fire going, 9 times out of 10 it burns down, and then you're on your hands and knees and you're huffing and puffing and you're blowing into the flames, and you're trying to restore the fire, you're trying to get some heat there. This eliminates all of that. What you do is, at the end here is a small socket, and this is where this lead comes into play, and you literally plug him in there, and then this goes to the small power pack that you have with it. It's a tiny little power pack, which takes a couple of AA's. Now, as I said, I don't use it. I use my solar charge bank. But the idea is that air is drawn into here and then is forced into the actual burning chamber, and it's underneath where you want it to be. It's underneath all your fuel, so that the air and the oxygen blasts through, and you can control it. You can have it totally off, low speed or high speed, and I will show you exactly what that does when we fire this thing up. You can adjust the amount or the volume of air that goes into it through this slider here, so you can really have this full on. As I say, it's like a forced draft furnace. That's the principle behind it. Or you can chug it down and just have it ticking over. The advantages are obvious. I now don't have to get on my hands and knees, blowing into the fire, smoke in my eyes, dripping, burning eyes. I hate that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it all up, fire it up, and take you through what it can and can't do, and I think you'll be impressed. So what I've done now then, I've quickly batoned a small supply of timber. I've got the unit ready. I'll probably do a quick boil test as well. There's 500 ml of water in that canteen there, so we'll see how effective that is as well. So let's fire it up. Now, as you can see, I'm pretty much starving it of air at the moment. So once I turn on the power and the flames, you see what immediately happens? That air is being forced through, and now we're causing all the timber to
to catch a light very, very quickly. That's literally within seconds. And this is something you can't normally do with a fire. You can't starve it of oxygen. Whereas here I'm literally throwing everything straight on top. Now that's on the low speed at the moment. And it's just giving a gentle trickle of air coming up. I can increase it if I want with this baffle here. But already we've got a substantial fire going. That's probably taken what, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? If I turn the flame off, sorry, the fan off, you can see how it immediately dies down a bit. We've got heat here up to about there. I can't get much closer than there. But let's get this firing up a bit more. Now I'm going to turn these inwards because I want to put that canteen on top. You can see how that's roaring away. That's literally on low speed. If I go on high speed, we could smelt iron with this by the looks of things. Turn it down. So now we've got a good pan of ash in there, in effect. I'm going to just top it up with a few more so that we can do this boil test. I'll use some thicker twigs, and let's get them going again. On we go. Start. If I want to give it a blast, looks like we're just starting to come to a boil now. Yeah, we've got a rolling boil there now, and that is that's 4.5 minutes. Now, to be honest, that's pretty much as good as any guess. 4.5 minutes from cold for half a litre of water. I think you'll probably agree that's pretty impressive. It is quite fuel hungry, if you see what the amount I had here. But obviously, you know, if you're cooking and you've got a pan on there, it's going to be slightly different. You're going to be just tweaking it a little bit now and then just to maintain the heat. And it does work because you can go down low and cook almost on a simmer, which is exactly what we've got now, just a simmer, and it's turned off. So it's just the residue heat there is keeping it going. And if I want to bring it back to the boil, and I turn the power back on again, away we go, and the boil is returning. So it's a controllable natural fire, which is something that I like about it, because if I'm doing a boil in a bag meal, an MRE or something, and it slots in there, then I can have it firing right up. I can boil it, I could turn it off, I could take it out, give it a little mash up, put it back again, and really control using a natural fuel fire.
So there you are, the BRS 116 portable cooking stove I think you'll agree performed very well. I think you'll agree it's very versatile and effective and efficient. I mean, a 4.5 minute boil time for half a litre of water in that canteen that didn't have a lid on is as impressive as any other cooker, even a gas cooker. So yeah, it's a good piece of equipment. I will put the links down below with regard to the cost and availability if you're interested. But it's just another bit of kit that's out there, and it's something that's going to make our life easier. It's got that controllability, which is what I like and why I'm tending to take it with me quite a lot lately. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I will catch you again on the next UK Prepper's Guide review. Bye for now.